Happening this morning, Canada Post issuing a 72-hour lockout notice to its union.
That's representing its postal workers, and that means as of Friday, you may not be getting any mail. That announcement coming hours after Canada Post said its latest offer on June 25th was its final one. The union, however, saying that Canada Post refused to negotiate fairly. The dispute ultimately boils down to money and changes to employee pension plans. Canada Post said in the event of a full work disruption, it will not operate. So no mail, no parcels will be delivered except for what it considers essential mail. Mixed reactions this morning on whether or not it's a hassle for your summer plans or bill payments.
Snail mail is outdated. It's not secure. It's not consistent. You can lose everything in the mail.
I can't receive my bill. So how can I pay, and how do I know when it's my due date of the bill? So it's a big thing for me because I don't go online, so I'm depending on the post or the letter that they send it to me.
The last time Canada Post experienced a work stoppage was about 5 years ago, when it lasted for 10 days before employees were legislated back to work by Ottawa.
A man in his 20s clinging to life in a hospital this hour after being shot several times inside a car in Ajax. Happened near Kingston and Harwood about 11:30 last night. Vehicle riddled with bullet holes. So far, no arrests have been made. Durham Regional Police urging any witnesses to come forward.
A two-alarm fire ripping through a home in the city's West End this morning. I'll show you the scene here on Beresford Avenue, that's near Runnymede and Dundas. You can see smoke and flames shooting out of the roof. The blaze started on the back deck around 2 this morning, quickly spreading from the upper floors and attic. The fire also damaged a neighboring home as well. Thankfully, though, no injuries have been reported. No word yet on what sparked the flames.
Meantime, thick black smoke over Brampton during a sizable industrial fire. Viewer video shows the smoke shooting up into the air near Airport and the 407. Fire crews called out about 8 o'clock last night, quickly dousing the flames. No injuries were reported, luckily, on this one.
Well, some concern growing in Scarborough right now, where a sickly coyote continues to evade capture. We have some photos of the animal taken by residents in the military trail area. It has a skin disease called mange and may have other issues. And the animal has been spotted several times in the area that backs onto a ravine. Residents have been flooding the city with calls, worried about the animal and, of course, for their safety of the neighborhood. Police have put out a release warning people not to go near the coyote, but both Animal Control and the Toronto Wildlife Centre say there is no reason to believe the coyote is a danger to humans.
The Toronto Caribbean Carnival. Remember the one we used to call Caribana? Everybody still calls it Caribana?
Still do.
Anyway, we're not allowed to call it that anymore. No. Anyway, it kicks off today with a colorful parade of costumes at Nathan Phillips Square. The event over the noon hour officially launches. The 3-week celebrations, of course, ends with that grand parade in the X ground. Something new this year, the fences that line the routes are shrinking. The 10-foot tall divide used for previous parades will be replaced with smaller 4-foot barricades, but organizers say that's not an invitation to join in the march.
So we figure if we educate the people and if we start doing things that we should be doing, getting it out much earlier, and put the fences down, because a lot of people who come into the street don't come to jump, they come to stand in front of the fence to take pictures. So once the caging is gone, and people ask for that, so we said, okay, the caging is gone. Now, how do we secure the bands? How do we secure the masqueraders? And how do we do everything else?
Now, security is going to be beefed up at this year's parade to make up for the smaller fences. Full list of Caribbean Carnival events, go to CaribbeanCarnival.com.
I could see you in one of those costumes, I think.
I actually could see me in one of those costumes,
exactly.
too. Yeah, and it's scary.